No way.
Oh yeah, what's up?
I hate you.
You what?
I hate you.
You you hate me?
I hate you.
Is this the intro or you're so scared?
Hello, welcome everybody to the Crusty Couch. I'm your host, Paul, and this is.
It's not no. I just want to pull the curtain back a little bit, the crusty curtain, if you will. We were sitting in dead silence before that. I told Paul to start whenever he wanted, and we were just sitting in complete silence.
Did you even hear what I said?
You said you hate me, right?
Wow. Why would I say that?
I don't know. I was in disbelief too. Like my heart was breaking.
No, I said I hot you.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, I have the hots for you.
Okay, well, I'm nice and sweaty.
I want to fuck you.
Oh God. Well,
I'm coming.
Oh Jesus.
Podcast over. What's up, man? How's it going?
That's going all right, man.
What you up to, dog? What you up to?
Hey, I'm just here chilling, baby. You know me.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Pass the lean.
I've noticed something like in video game soundtracks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just let you guys know this might be a very bitchy episode of the Crusty Couch, but what isn't, right? When is it not?
Mm-hmm.
But I've noticed that every time there's a video game soundtrack out there and it has even a twinge of metal music in it, do you know what all the fucking comments say?
This song is fucking sick.
Right.
It's like Doom Eternal, dude.
Oh, they always
fucking dumb guy.
Like, oh my god, shut up.
Somebody get Mid Gordon on this.
Yeah.
Rip it tear.
Yup.
It's so annoying.
Let me throw one at you right now, okay? One of the great, Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. They're mediocre at best.
It just gets worse. They're bad.
Yeah, they're kind of bad.
That's a good point, actually. You know what? You win. I never thought
it's one of like the most iconic soundtracks. Like everybody goes like, you talk to anyone who's played that game, they go, "Yeah, I love that soundtrack." Thick, it's one of the sound. It's a gaming soundtrack that you can put on any time of the day, and you'll be fine. Nobody would even know.
Nobody would know.
Yeah, nobody would know.
My little secret.
Yeah.
It's actually the soundtrack to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah, straight up. You can, someone would just turn to you and be like, "Hey man, this is a pretty cool pretty cool playlist." And you'd be like, "Yeah, it is." Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
It's true. It's very true.
Okay. It might not be an actual soundtrack, but I think it still counts. You look up Tony Hawk's Pro Skater OST, it comes up. Like, what do you want?
I don't know. You bring up a great point, like irrefutable proof.
Yeah,
honestly.
What do you want?
I've noticed this trend with the whole Doom thing. Like, I think those games are good. The fan base is the most cringe thing to ever exist, though. They're like the gaming equivalent of MCU fans, in my opinion.
Are they that? I don't think. Is it really that bad?
They're pretty fucking bad. Like, they just tell the same joke over and over again. Like, gaming journalists playing our game. Like, they reviewed it positively. What do you want from them? Like, people are acting like as if gaming journalists are against them for some reason when they reviewed the game very well, and they just said that the difficulty might be an issue for some people. And some people took that as like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's really cringe. But I've noticed it with like the cyberpunk soundtrack. It's like, dude, it's like Doom in the future, man. It's like, ugh,
really?
Please
people
stop
actually
talking.
I don't know if I've seen that, but if people are actually doing that, like you gotta off yourself. I don't know.
It's just I constantly do the bad thing that you shouldn't do, which is I read YouTube comments.
Oh, well, yeah, YouTube comments not they're the greatest people on earth.
Oh yeah, especially our commenters, people who
Yes,
comment on our
yes,
videos, they're great.
yes,
But
yes.
on
No
the
insults.
on the down low,
Love you.
they're all love you commenters.
Yeah, keep commenting.
Yeah, but
No, I was just talking in general terms. Like YouTube comments are not the best place to find good information.
and
Just
Twitch
saying.
comments.
Yeah,
Twitch
I
chat,
a
Twitch
lot
chat.
of Twitch comments. You mean like in the chat?
Yeah, Twitch chat, my bad.
Oh, okay. I'm like, huh? Yes, 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 definitely. It's not the best place to find information, but you do find a lot of funny shit in Twitch chat and in or YouTube comments.
Mhm.
They're fucking funny. If you want if you want some good laughs, you go to the comments.
A nice little chuckle, yep.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you want to be
That's where I get like
embarrassed
half of my
beyond all
jokes.
belief,
Hmm?
I said, but if you additionally want to be embarrassed beyond belief, then you can also check Twitch chat and YouTube comments.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's some beyond negative IQ.
There was
Text.
someone, I made a video on because in 2020, the Game Award nominations were released or whatever. And I
Mhm.
made a video talking about them. And I praised The Last of Us 2 in that video, despite even saying that I didn't really like that game that much. And the person downvoted my video and they commented, "There's nothing unique or special about The Last of Us 2. It does not deserve to be on this list." And I'm like, really? You're being pretty disingenuous because of how much you hate a fucking game. Like,
Well, those guys
no.
just bandwagon.
Oh yeah, they are
Bandwagon.
bandwagon. But
Yeah.
they're fucking idiots if they think that The Last of Us isn't at least unique in the story setting. I don't think it's good, but it's unique to say the least. But these people are just like blindly hating bandwagoners. Yeah, like,
Mhm.
and it's just like, I think I like being angry, Paul. That's why I check these comments.
Dude, I love being angry.
Yeah.
I fucking oh man, I love debates. They're funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try not to show that off here, but you can kind of get a little bit of the taste.
A
You
little
know,
bit.
doesn't
See what it tastes like.
yeah, a little bit.
I
But
personally love
yes.
it when streamers call out like stupid people in their chat. I think it's so funny
Oh,
when
I
they
do that
like
all the
point it
fucking
out.
time. Are you
Yeah, I
kidding me?
know. Yeah, where you're just like, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
It's just debate, dude. I was just pretending to be the stupidest person on the planet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I
Um,
don't really talk to people on YouTube comments though. Do you actually delve in and talk to YouTube comments?
no, I just say to myself, like in my head, like, what an idiot.
You can be one of those like really popular dudes in the YouTube comments by just commenting on people.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, I've seen you before.
Hey, aren't you Justin or what's his name? Yeah, Justin something. You know what I'm talking about? The little ninja icon on like almost every video, every popular video, Justin's something.
No.
No? There's like a guy who went around and I think he does this just for fun. He must have like a YouTube page trending page open all the time or something, but anything is trending. He comments saying something like a hey, this video was pretty cool or something, just any comment or a joke, and he's always at the top and everybody recognizes him. I forgot what his name is. Justin something, but he has a little he has a little icon of a ninja.
Yeah.
And for a while there was this whole like conspiracy theory of how he is able to get to every video and stuff. Like people thought he was botting. People thought he had multiple people working on like one account. Like
Yeah.
people were just like, how the fuck are you in every single comment section? But the guy came out and he's just like, no, I just scour the trending page and just comment. Sometimes I don't watch the video. Just comments on like the headline. And that's it.
Leaves, yeah.
And I'm like,
That's
oh, that's
funny.
pretty easy. It's funny.
Yeah, like I know that from TikTok. Every time there's a Valorant video that comes up for me, there's one guy that's like Valorant anyone, and it's the same guy every time.
Really?
Yeah, anyone want to play Valorant? I think it's the comment on like all of it. It's like people are like, how the fuck are you on every TikTok? It's kind of funny actually, just like you notice that pattern.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you think people actually play with them?
I don't know. That's a good question. I would like to think so. That would be the wholesome thought.
I hope he's not lonely.
Yeah, that he
Give
gets
him
hit
a
up for
hug.
that.
Give him a hug.
I honestly think that that's very endearing when people like on Reddit go out of their way to be like, "Hey, does anyone want to play with me?" I think that's like really cute. I don't know. And
That is such a Reddit moment.
thanks for the gold card, stranger.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I don't see that too often. I don't go on like r/wholesome Reddit posts or whatever you do, but that's nice.
r/doggo eye bleach.
Yeah, r/chonky cats.
We're all just slowly killing our cats for Reddit fame,
Dude, that community is so weird. I don't know if you have been on there before.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, there's like the community of people who have chonky cats, but they don't do anything to stop them from being chonky.
It's so sad.
I don't know if they've
Like-
changed it now. Maybe it's better now, but last time I was there, it's literally like a bunch of rules saying like, hey, you cannot talk about the chonky cats regarding weight and stuff like that. And I was like, okay.
What? Oh, like we don't want to be called out on like liking.
Yeah,
something
like you
that's
can't call
bad.
people out on treating their cat bad and stuff like that. I don't know how it is now. I don't even know if it still exists.
I don't
It
know.
could definitely have just fallen off the face of the
Reddit
earth. I don't know.
Chonkers.
I wonder if there might have been one for just pets in general, but I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, no, the subreddit still exists. It's still pretty popular.
It's still popular, but
It's-
look at the rules. What do you see in the rules?
Let me see.
I know they have a specific set of rules.
Rule 5: don't accuse us of animal abuse. We will ban you.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like you can't say anything.
Rule 4: don't be an asshole. We will ban you.
Yup. What is
Yeah.
what is the subreddit? Maybe you shouldn't say.
you can find it pretty easily, but it's a pretty popular subreddit. It's just so sad. Like I've learned since I've had a cat like for a long time now, I've learned a lot of like the do's and
Oh,
don'ts.
I found it. Uh-huh.
It's so easy to not make your cat fat. Like it's really fucking easy to not do that.
Yeah.
But I think that it happens a lot of time with like elderly owners who just kind of pour food out for them and don't moderate it at all, and people who like let their cats out because they just fucking go crazy eating out there.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
on the subreddit too. I just want to point something out because I just think this is so funny on how they sideswipe it.
Uh-huh.
Like just their community description is saying things like, please keep in mind we don't condone pet obesity,
Uh-huh.
and instead we would like to help people who do have obese cats, get them on a diet and help them lose weight, become healthier. And then they just say, oh yeah, there's 2 links that you can click on.
Yeah.
But then you look at all the posts and there's nothing regarding like health or how do I help my cat or anything like that. It's literally just look at the chonkers on this guy.
God.
Oh Lord, he walking. Oh, the cat just fell down. Like it's nothing but chunky posts. And it's like, okay, yeah, you guys are definitely a health subreddit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
that's-
right.
Yeah.
Like it's just a really funny way on how they sideswipe it. I don't know.
That shit should be banned, man. Like, I don't know. That's like not okay to do to cats.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's right. I mean, people will say, "Why would they ban it? They're not doing anything wrong." But it's like, yeah, they're not doing anything wrong. They're just posting the pictures and gifs and videos of like their fat cats.
Yeah.
But just posting that stuff, saying, "Haha, look how cute and funny my fat cat is," is like encouraging this like fat cat behavior. You know?
Yeah, I would say so too. I would agree. And it's not like banning the subreddit's gonna stop that. Like
No, it won't.
it
But
won't, but it would certainly like just get it off the internet, like or like get it off the site, you know?
yeah,
I don't know, man. Like it's so like bad how people
like, is there one
mistreat-
for dogs at all?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think this is straight up just cats. Like if you saw this on dogs, like I shit you not, people will just be like, "What the fuck are you doing to your dog?" Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't understand why this is okay.
There's
You know?
absolute units, and they have like
Okay.
fat dogs and cats on there. Just fat animals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see
Oh
what I mean?
man,
Like I don't know.
I
They
s-
make things cute. They don't call them fat. They call them absolute units, or they call them chonkers instead and stuff like that. You know?
this post is so sad. It's like the first one I saw.
Aw,
Look at his nails; they're so long. Poor
aw.
guy.
See, but at least in this one, like people in these comments are saying, okay, this guy's gotta be reported and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah.
At least they're saying that, but you don't see that on the cat subreddit.
No, you don't. Yeah.
so it's like I don't understand. I really don't get it.
Moral of the story is take care of your fucking animals.
But he's so cute being fat.
Do your research too before you get one. Do your fucking research. I was at we've been getting into taking care of lizards like as a hobby.
Mhm.
And we got like a leopard gecko recently. And my partner is
Okay.
really crazy about like doing the research and making sure that they're well prepared for everything.
Okay.
And it's crazy how many times we'll go to the pet store and there'll be someone returning a lizard, like, oh, we just didn't know like how difficult, and like we saw it looked very sick. I'm like, dude, like just it's a Google search. Like literally.
Search up your lizard, what they need. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's insane to me, dude. But
I get if it's a fucking plant, because I can't keep plants alive. They fucking die on me all the time.
yeah.
No matter what I do. I remember I was in my office, and someone had given me a I think they're called a ficus, or the little cactus plant. I don't know. And I was like, oh, it needs water. It's a plant. Oh, a succulent. They're called succulent.
Succulent. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, oh, it needs water. You know, it's a plant. So
Mhm.
I kept watering it every day. And then the girl that gave it to me comes in and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What? What's the problem?" And she's like, "Oh my god, you are overwatering this poor succulent." And I'm just like what? They don't need water? They're a plant. And they're like, "No, they only need a little bit." And she got really mad at me and stuff because I was killing my plant. And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." Like, sorry.
Like, damn, bitch, I don't know.
Sorry. I mean, you think of like the desert and you think cactus and they're full of water. So I was just like, maybe it needs a lot of water. I don't know.
Yeah,
Nope.
because when I think of the desert, I think of water, Paul.
Well, go to the desert, chop up a fucking cactus, and tell me there's not water in that bitch. Slap that cactus.
I'm just kidding, Paul.
Uh-huh.
I could totally see how you would think that though.
You know, that's how people used to live in the desert, okay? They would eat and drink from the godly cacti.
Yeah, because the cactus can have dragon fruit, right?
Well, some don't, but yeah, some have the dragon fruit, but other times, here's a survival tip from me to you. If you're ever in the desert for whatever reason, you got kidnapped and thrown into the desert. If you find a nice long succulent cacti, get your trusty machete or whatever you got on you, a rock. I don't fucking know. You can karate chop it. That's gonna hurt though. But you cut it, and on the inside, the green bit, that's full of water, because every now and then, if it ever rains in the desert, those succulents, they just suck up everything.
And they absorb it.
Yeah, they absorb it and they hold it for like their entire lives, essentially.
Yeah.
So there you go. You can eat the cacti and you can suck on that. Like a little, like the biddy that you love.
So the next time you're kidnapped, the next time we kidnap you, that's a little survival trick for you.
Yeah, it's a test. That's what we call it. We call it a test for business purposes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
hypothetically speaking, of course.
Yeah, tax income and all that, you know.
Yeah, kidnapping people.
Yeah, we got a business expense. I'm gonna need a truck.
Some rope and zip ties.
Some rope and zip ties. Yeah. What is this
going
all
on a
used
hike?
for? Yeah, it's for hiking, man. Don't worry about it.
Gosh.
I don't know how the fuck we got here, but yes, though, just yes, cacti. Oh, we were talking about killing animals. I mean,
Oh Jesus.
you were killing animals.
I have
You
never
murderer.
once killed an animal.
I bet you were one of those kids that like went outside and you like tortured rats or something, huh? You fucking freak.
It feels good when it dies in my hands.
Sometimes I can hear the heart stop beating.
Oh my god. That's fucked.
It's like
Fuck.
that's the neighbor's kid meme or whatever.
Yeah. I've seen that meme lately. The neighbor's kid.
Yeah.
That's
God.
fucked. Did you know a kid tried to eat my turtle once? Fuck.
What?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had a turtle. I called him Max, and I was like, "This is my turtle." He's my first turtle, and I was like, "This is cool." And I used to take him everywhere with me, and then I showed off my turtle to a kid,
Mhm.
and he grabbed my turtle and stuck it in his mouth, and I was really sad.
What
I
the
got it out.
fuck?
Yeah, he was trying to eat my turtle.
Dude, that's
Forgot.
insane.
Yeah, I don't know how old we were, but the kid tried to eat my turtle. I was
Oh my
mad
god,
and
that's
sad.
crazy.
Thought he was gonna eat my turtle. I think his mom's. If I remember correctly, his mom saw him do that and made him spit it out, and I got my turtle back. He must have been really scared. Or
Yeah, just your turtle is suddenly somewhere that is hot, dark, and very wet.
that's like getting swallowed by a whale. What would you do if you got swallowed by a whale? Do you just feel like you wouldn't even know? Or I mean, I guess you would know because you'd
I
be
think I would
underwater, right?
Because you would get sucked in. Like, what do you mean you wouldn't know? We have eyes. What do you mean? Like, do you mean like you would die instantly? That's
no. You'd be in its mouth, but you wouldn't know, would you? It just
yes, you would.
it just turned dark.
Yeah, it would be,
You would just think it's nighttime. Oh, day the sun went out.
Why is it black and hot all of a sudden?
Well, do you think it'd be hot in there? Because it's like underwater all the time.
Yeah, I think it'd be hot in there. Yeah, I
Think
think
it'd
so.
be moist.
I would imagine you'd be pretty wet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell wet.
Paul, are you jerking off? What's it like inside?
Could you live in a giant whale like Pinocchio?
If you were small enough, I'm sure. How to survive getting swallowed by a whale?
No, if you were small enough, no, I don't think it would happen. Because what about all the shrimp it eats every day? Little prawn.
What do you mean?
Don't they eat shrimp?
Yeah, or they eat krill.
Oh, krill. Those are like smaller shrimp, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the whale is smart enough to know, like, oh, okay, this is not supposed to be in me, and it spits you out.
Well, oh, whoa, they can spit?
Yeah, they spit you out.
What if I don't want to get spit out?
I don't think that's up to you.
I hold on to its like gums.
Please, Mr. Whale.
I want to live in you.
This is the most I've ever been held. You have a Bubby situation from Flapjack.
Yeah. What? Well, I don't know. Okay, hypothetically speaking, if you were to be sucked in by a whale, you can live in there, right?
You can survive for sure. There's a lot of things. There's actually a lot of things that can kind of harm you. Their teeth are sharp. You can get fucked up by their teeth.
Whales have teeth?
They don't have teeth. I forget what it's called. Let me see.
Like
they're like brills or something like that.
Yeah, they're brills. They look like brushes, kind of.
Yeah, but they're sharp. They're very sharp.
Really?
That can cut you up.
Huh.
And their stomach acid can burn you.
Well, what if you ingest their stomach acid?
To get used to it?
Yeah. You're molded by it.
You know what, Paul? We should test this out.
Oh yeah? You're gonna go in one?
Yeah. So sperm whales are the only ones
Whoa,
that
bro.
can swallow a human.
Whoa.
Sorry,
Whoa,
cum
bro.
whale.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, penis joke.
You want to know something crazy, Paul?
What?
Did you know that almost every single sea monster story that was told back in the day could be very simply explained?
How so?
They were just seeing whale penises.
Shut the fuck up.
Ted, have you seen a whale penis?
Yeah, they're fucking huge. They're
Yeah,
called dorks.
Yeah, that's most likely what the stories of deep sea monsters were. Just seeing whale penises.
No, there weren't.
Yeah,
Don't
because
give me that.
whales like to hang out. Whales like to let it hang loose.
No, they don't.
I'm dead serious.
You're a fucking liar.
Oh my god.
There's no way they do that. Why would they just let it hang? What if like a shark bites it?
I mean, they're like out. I don't think a shark would fuck with a whale, dude.
What's the whale gonna do?
The whale can just smack them. What do you mean?
How are they gonna? Oh no, you're underwater. Okay, you got fins. All right. You can't do ab crunches or anything like that. If a fucking guy just came under you and said, "Oh, I'm gonna take a small bite of that," they're gonna fucking bite your dick. What are you gonna do? You can't fucking whack them.
No, the whale penis is poking out of the water. Here, I'll show you.
What?
I'll
Yeah,
show
you're
you.
gonna show me. Did they like swim upside down or something?
Yeah. Here.
What the hell? If yeah, let me see this photo because I don't believe. What? No way.
Yeah.
No way. No way.
Did I
Holy shit, you are not lying.
did I ruin your perception of the Loch Ness monster?
What the hell? So wait, but that still wouldn't make sense because it's called Lake
Oh
Nessie,
yeah,
right?
I know. Loch Ness probably isn't, but
Yeah,
Loch Ness is real, but
yeah, Loch Ness is absolutely real.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can't tell me there was a sperm whale in the lake, but okay, I could see that happening elsewhere though. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Can you how good must that feel for a whale? Like you have your dick out and it's, whoa, look at that monster over there.
Yeah. Whoa, now that's a big one. Okay, so yeah, all right. So sea serpents, that can make sense. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're just some fucking sailor, yo ho, and you just see this fucking thing in the dark like that, yeah, okay, I could see that. But Loch Ness is still a mystery.
And that's what we're gonna find out next week on the Crusty Cast.
You ever watch those monster hunting shows?
Oh yeah, those cryptozoology stuff. Oh yeah, dude, I love that shit.
Those are so funny. They never get anywhere. So
Of course,
it's just like,
they never find it.
yeah, you see that there? That's Bigfoot. It's like a cracked branch.
Yeah, I smell them. Mm-hmm.
That's Bigfoot shit.
Yeah, that's Bigfoot shit.
There's I don't know if you've heard of this channel. They used to be called All Gas No Brakes.
I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, and they're now called Channel 5, but they basically just travel around the country and just interview weird fucking people. Like to give an example, they went to like the Portland, Oregon riots. They went to the Donald Trump Jr. book signing, the Proud Boys rally. Like they just go to all of these, and sometimes they have like fun with it.
Yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah, they go to so for one, they went to a Bigfoot hunting club. Like people looking for, and there was a guy who was so bought into it. He's like, "Oh, I got a urine guy." Like he buys urine from supposedly a female Bigfoot from somebody. Like I'm like, damn, that person has like a $50 monthly income from this guy.
Yeah.
Or it's like menstrual. I think it's period blood. Like female Bigfoot period blood.
It's one of my favorite drinks.
Ugh. Gross. some chamoy.
Yeah, some chamoy, tahini.
Yeah, but we talked about this before, but just a quick shout out again. If you didn't listen to the last one, you should watch Mountain Monsters.
Yes, yeah, we have talked about this.
It's a show that started off like very similar to that, where it's like, oh, we didn't find anything, to where it's like, oh my god, the Bigfoot possessed me, and like they always find him like naked in the woods. Like it's so great. Just a bunch of overweight, schlubby men trying to find Bigfoot.
Kino. Top kinography.
Top kinography.
That's the kind of shit I tell people. I'm like, you know how people always meme about Drive and like Blade Runner and shit like that.
As yeah, like Kino.
Yeah, nah, yeah, I tell them about Mountain Monsters. It's true, Kino. Can never reach those levels.
I tell them about Helen Keller versus the werewolves.
Yeah.
Helen Keller. Or sorry. Helen Keller versus Night Wolves. It is absolutely a thing.
Why Helen Keller? What the fuck? She's not a superhero. If anything, she's like the complete opposite.
Public domain.
If anything, she's the complete opposite. I would feel so bad being Helen Keller. You kidding me? No offense to all. No offense to you, 1%, probably 0.0001% of people who have the same exact diagnosis as Helen Keller.
Helen Keller did. And if you're listening to this somehow,
yeah. If you're listening to this in Braille or whatever, I'm so sorry.
If someone is tapping your finger in Morse code,
yeah.
listen to this.
Why? That is so weird. Helen Keller versus the.
This movie is not worth it. Like, it's on Amazon Prime. You can watch it for free on Amazon Prime. It is not worth it at all.
How does
she doesn't there's never like a fight scene between them. This cover is fake. No, it's just like nothing happens in that movie.
I mean, how could it? She'll fucking die. What is she gonna do? The only way she knows they're there is if they touch her.
That's the only sense she had, right?
Yeah, the touch. So that's where I forgot what language they used for her. But it's not Braille. No, I think she did use Braille.
Well, yeah, Braille makes sense, but they like touched her, right?
Yeah, they touched her to fucking teach her shit.
Yeah, and then she went on to write like a ton of books.
Yeah. Wait, is that yeah, she wrote in Braille, I think. Yeah,
I don't know.
Something like that. Wait, some people say that Helen Keller is not even real. You know that?
Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah, like they think it was just a made-up story. I couldn't tell you, but yeah, she's for those of you that don't know, fucking blind and deaf, and she couldn't talk. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, what are you supposed to do with that? So I think I'm pretty sure she used Braille. And then I do know they used like a specific touch language for her or something like that.
She was capping, bro.
She capping, man. She capping.
Like on her deathbed, she was like, just kidding.
Yeah. The Tadoma method is what they called it. What is this? Let's see. A method for deaf, blind individuals where they place their finger on the speaker's lips and fingers. Oh, and their fingers along the jawline. And they feel the vibration of the speaker's throat.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I recently blew my niece's mind when I told her that Greek people are still around.
She didn't think Greeks were real.
She didn't know that Greece was a real place. She's like, funny. like the Greek gods and stuff. I'm like, I mean, yeah, that was hundreds of years ago, but because we were talking about soccer and she was wondering who invented soccer. And I was like, I think the Greeks did because it's in like the Olympics.
I thought it was the Aztecs.
It might have been. It might have been that. But we were just talking about it. And she's like, wait, the Greeks are real? Like,
bro.
Yes.
That's cute. That's adorable.
It's very like child innocence. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's funny. I don't know who invented soccer. I want to say it was the Aztecs because the Aztecs had this game where they used to kick people's like severed heads into holes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that came first though.
So it was around 2,000 years ago. People theorized that it was because it was around in ancient China, Greece, Rome, and some parts of Central America.
Okay.
So I guess it's not really known.
Huh.
But it was around in those times because it's a very simple concept: kick a ball or a severed head.
Is there a documentary on this?
I don't know.
I feel like there should be. Like,
Yeah.
someone investigate how soccer began. You know, the most popular sport in the world. Like, that's kind of a thing people should know, I think.
I watched a really, really interesting video. You know that S that people wrote in like junior high and elementary school, like
The one where you draw with like one line.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
the gangster S or whatever. I watched a video on that S.
Okay.
Cause like no one fucking knows where it came from.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, that
around everywhere. Like if you ask a European if they've seen this, they'll say, "Of course, mate." You know, like
Yeah.
like like everyone knows what this symbol is, but no one knows where it came from or how they even heard of it. So this
Okay.
video was trying to track down the origins of it, and it came to like a book in like the fucking 1880s of like typography, and that's like the earliest record of that S.
But they still don't know what it is.
Not really. No, it's like inconclusive,
The fuck?
right?
So weird.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Someone should definitely do a soccer investigation.
Oh yeah, that'd be really cool. I'm just linking it for later, but you can watch it if you want.
Okay, thank you. Someone
It's
should
kinda-
just like ask Messi or whatever. He probably knows.
Do you think I met the Francis S. Soccer.
Yeah. What if that S just means soccer? What if it's related?
Francis soccer. Well, they call it football, right?
Yeah, they called it football. And then
Sorry to all you Europeans out there.
Yeah, and then Americans are Sigma, and they just said, "Nah, soccer."
We already have a sport. It's called football. We already have that.
That's right. Do you use your hands, or do you use your feet? No, use
Not
our
really.
hands.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
We already have a sport called handball, so it's taken.
Oh yeah, I forgot about handball. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think football would have definitely became handball if handball wasn't a thing. But then what would they have called handball? Smackball? Slapball?
Yeah, slap ball, yeah. Oh man.
Something like that. Prison ball? Isn't it called prison ball?
I think some places call it prison ball because that's what don't they play it in prison a lot?
Yeah, they play it in prison. It's one of like the most popular games there or whatever. No, okay, wait, no, it's not. It's not prison ball. Prison ball is different. Well, I didn't even know prison ball. Okay, so prison ball is like an entirely different game. What the fuck?
That's just dodgeball, yeah.
Yeah, it's just dodgeball essentially. What the? What? Oh, okay. So it's dodgeball, but you can get them out. That's weird.
Oh, so it's just called prison handball.
Oh, so they just attach prison in front of handball.
Degenerate handball.
Yeah, this ain't normal handball.
Yeah.
Prison handball.
You win, you get shanked. Wait.
I've played prison handball. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
In prison.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody that went to prison?
Yes. Well, I don't know him, but I did know this guy from high school who he was kind of not the brightest guy.
Mm-hmm.
And one day he decided he wanted to try and rob a bank.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Forgot his name. But yeah, they took him to prison. So he's in prison.
You can't do that these days. You can't rob a prison.
Prison robbing is not a thing. No.
Yeah, because they just give you marked bills.
Amen. You will just get either marked or you'll get traced somehow.
If you ever think, hey, I should rob a bank, it's a good idea. Just watch the movie Good Time on Netflix, and then you won't want to rob a bank anymore. Good Time.
That's a good movie.
Good Time is a good time.
Yes. Haha. Play on words. We're upgrading our budget
from $1 to $2.
You know what I would love to do? I would love to interview those YouTubers that interview people. Because I like you were saying Channel 5 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I straight up don't know how they get the revenue to travel so fucking much. So I would love to like interview one saying, "How the fuck do you travel this much?" You know,
Yeah,
how do you afford this?
that's true. Well, I know for Channel 5, I can ruin the mysticism for you, Paul.
Hmm.
They have a van, they have an RV, they just travel around the country in that, and they have a Patreon that's like really successful.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Oh, there
and
you
that's
go.
basically how they do it.
But there's other ones out there where I'm just like, how the hell do they afford this? Like, I
Yeah, I
like
have
the
no idea.
like just travel YouTubers and stuff,
Yeah.
like going to different. Like my mom watches YouTube, and
Mhm.
she watches this like Hispanic guy traveling across the world. Like every day, he goes to a new country and stuff, and I'm just like, how the heck does he afford all that?
If they're popular enough, the country will literally just be like, "Hey, come to our country. We'll pay for everything. Give you like an all expenses like 5-star
Serious?
hotel." Dude, yeah, like I firmly believe that YouTube and like content creation is the future of advertising. Like
Oh
um
fuck yeah, it is. Are you
yeah,
kidding
like
me?
a YouTuber coming to your country, and even if he gets like 300 or like 500K views, that's still way more fucking eyes on your country than any commercial can do, because you only have like 30 seconds with a TV commercial. For this, you can be like,
Yeah,
"Hey, we'll pay for your trip, but we want the video to be at least 10 or 15 minutes long." You know?
yeah, yeah.
Like, it's just crazy how much influence people have. I mean, I hate that fucking word influencer, but it's
It's
true. Like
it's a
they
legitimate thing,
yeah, they just have it. Like, I mean, remember when
dude.
Apex Legends came out and they paid
Yeah,
these streamers like millions of dollars to play
yeah.
it?
Yeah, I mean they it was not a misplay. Apex is like legit one of the top games, so
Yeah, it worked out.
it's not a misplay. It
Yeah.
sounds like a misplay. Oh, you're paying a fucking rando to play your game. It's like, yeah, yeah, we are. You
It's
know,
like you wouldn't.
dude. That oh my god, Twitch is like a monster in advertisement now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like if you pay any of the big streamers money, they will like send this game to other streamers and you will get so many people playing your game.
I mean,
Your game becomes instantly popular.
yeah.
That's I think you were about to say it. That's essentially how Among Us became what it
Yep.
was.
Yep. Well,
It,
Among Us was more luck because Soda Poppin wasn't paid to play it. He
yeah,
just
but
he just found it, and yeah, and then all
yeah,
the other streamers picked up on it. Yeah.
yeah, but what I'm saying the point still remains the same. If
Mhm.
streamers pick up on your game, it will be successful.
Yep.
Hands down.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Like you
Um,
don't need to do anything. It
that's
was
why. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you know how like Among Us, the story of Among Us is a, essentially they hit the lotto
Yep. Hmm.
because they were a game that was dying. It was their last year. They were gonna cut off the service,
Yep.
and then I think this is what you said. Soda Poppin just, hey, I'm gonna play this game, and then he's like, hey, I'm gonna send it to all my other streamer friends,
Yep.
and then they all started playing it, and it became fucking huge.
Yeah.
It was just a stroke of luck. That's it.
Yep. Just extremely lucky, and like social deduction games are like pretty like popular.
There, yeah,
So
like one of the one that everybody knows, or I would think they know, is Trouble in Terrorist Town
yep.
(TTT).
Or
Everybody
before that, it
knows
was
that
Town
one.
of Salem. Yeah.
Yeah, Town of Salem. I used to
Yep.
play that. Like, it's not a new thing, but they just got really fucking lucky.
I think again because that game appeals to children. Among Us,
Mhm.
TTT, and maybe Town of Salem does, but TTT or Among Us specifically, it appeals to children. Like the art style is very cute and like it's not really violent, like um. So it makes it easier for kids to get into, and I think
Yeah,
that was a big step up in it as well.
I
And
mean, it's still kind of it's kind of violent.
but it's like cartoon violence. Like when
Yeah,
you get your head cut off is like a big bone, like
yeah, that's true.
it's not like Town of Salem where you're literally hanging people.
Yeah, that is, yeah, you're not wrong.
But yeah, and it doesn't matter how dead this game is now with streamers, like it made its money and it still has a pretty like dedicated player base, I would say.
Yeah, there's still the Among Us people that play it. I mean, people to this day still talk about Among Us. Like, it's not by any. It's definitely not in the realm of where it used to be.
Oh, for sure. No, not even
I
close.
don't think it's a dead game.
No, I mean, people just like to say that with when a game loses like one player. Oh, it's a dead game now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, I'm on Twitch and there's still like 20K viewers on this thing.
That's pretty good. Holy shit.
That's damn good.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's dying like for good anytime soon.
Yeah.
Especially if they keep updating it.
Yeah,
They'll
they seem
stay
to be
alive.
consistently updating it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think they just updated to like 15 players or whatever,
Yeah.
as opposed to their original 8. So like that's pretty damn good.
That's true. Like with Among Us is just like there's not enough for me to like chew on with that game. Like I can play like 1 or 2 rounds, then I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like because there's no like I know there's mods and stuff, but there's no like roles like TTT has. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's no like other motives for you. Like you can't be a crewmate and try to work with the killers or whatever. Like you can't do that. You know, you can't like metagame or whatever. Or like sabotage your own people. Like that would be fun, like for like the shithead in your group, you know, to do.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like you can do that in that game at all. And that's why I get kind of tired of it after like one playthrough.
Yeah, I used to be really annoyed, but you're right. I get kind of tired of it. Unless you can build like personalities and be a sociopath, then you can't. There's no real like value to it.
Yeah.
It gets boring real quick.
Also, I'm like never the imposter, which is just like gets so boring being the crewmate. Like after like 5 rounds, I'm like, come on, give me the fucking imposter already.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
So we actually have been fucking rambling for like almost an hour now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know we just went off on a huge nothing related to what we wanted to talk about this podcast.
I know there was something I wanted to talk about. So we'll just touch on it. This video is pretty old now, and for internet age, it's like 5 days old. It's a guy who quits his 100K a year job to go to Logan Paul to ask him for a job, right?
Yeah.
And the video went crazy viral because obviously Logan Paul said no, and the guy was crying. He's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I just fucking did that," you know, like, you know, whatever. It's a thing. I'll link it down below for you guys to watch it, if you haven't seen it. But what I will say, the one thing I wanted to say about this video is this dude is not even he's the biggest idiot on the planet, but not because he quit his job for this. Like that's really stupid. But he has Logan Paul at one moment. Logan Paul is interested in what this guy has to say, and he completely fucking blows it.
Yeah, he jobs the interview.
Yeah, Logan Paul says, "Okay, I'm interested. Like, let's talk. What can you do?" And the guy's like, "Oh, nothing. I can't do anything." And I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, just doesn't even sell himself.
Yeah,
just like, nah, I'm shit.
Because this is probably like the most intelligent I've ever seen Logan Paul be.
Yeah, he was actually. Someone said it before, but yeah, he's actually pretty respectable.
Yeah, he's like rational, respectful to the guy, and like he doesn't just like completely blow him off. And he's very nice. He tells him like, "Look, dude, I don't want to fucking mentor somebody right now. Like, I don't know why you thought I wanted to do that."
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, just say you're an internet personality and you can edit and you can do this. Like you have the skills, but he's just like, "Nah, bro, I need you to teach me." Like, what?
Yeah.
How did he expect that to go? Like, that's like main character syndrome right there.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, man. I mean, I'm hoping this guy's just capping. You know, he's just lying.
This could very well be fake, yeah.
He could very well not have had a 100K job, and he just said that to get people mad, so he gets more views or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Which could be a totally viable thing. People do lie on the internet. Shocker! I know what.
What you really mean people would go on the internet and lie?
Yeah, what? So I'm hoping he just lied about that, because if he came out and if it came out that he did lie about that to get more views, I unironically respect him more, because I'm like, okay, like he knows how the game works online, I guess. But if he's like straight up left his 100K job at 22 years of age, then you're a fucking moron. I'm sorry. Like, even if it could have been done way better, is all I'm saying. He did not have to quit his job. If he wanted to go to try this, he did not have to quit his job. He could have just been like, "Oh, I'm gonna go. Can I get a day off?
Literally,
and go over there."
Yeah.
And then check. And then if it doesn't work well, then he could have just came back the next day. But if he straight up just said, "I'm quitting," because he wanted to take a shot in the dark, like, I'm sorry, you don't get sympathy from me.
Yeah.
I've never made more than like 40K. So it's like, don't give me that.
So this dude, he had a 100K a year job, and he was living in Ohio.
Okay.
Which has an amazing cost of living, especially if you're making $100,000 a year.
Yeah, so he's living like a god.
That dude was a fucking king. To give you perspective, this is according to a website, bestplaces.net. So I'm not speaking from really a place of authority here, but just the estimation. According to this website, a 3-bedroom apartment in Ohio is $1,100 a month.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I'm not gonna feel sympathy for him. Like, I can't. Sorry. Like I said, I've never made like even half of what he's made a year.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm still struggling to get mine, But it's like, yeah, I can't feel bad for him. I get it. He wants to achieve his dreams. I mean, so are we. We're doing this too.
Yeah.
But I'm not quitting my job to say, hey, no way, I'm quitting my job and we're doing this podcast full time. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, please don't, please.
No, I'm like, you got to think about it, do your regular job and then do this on the side. And then if it blows up, it blows up. But it's not, obviously you got to do things to make it blow up. Like, you can't just sit there. It's not a ticking time bomb. It's like, you got to force it to do stuff, which, we got some content coming up
in the works. Yeah.
In the works. So hopefully that helps out a little bit. But, you got to go out of your way to do stuff. It's not just going to happen over time.
It's true.
It's the Among Us situation is a lottery. More than likely, it's never going to happen if you don't especially if you don't put yourself out there. Like, who's going to find you? Yeah. So you got to put yourself out there.
It's true.
It's just the way it is. And then like, I'll be real. I used to do this where it's like, well, if those YouTubers and those streamers did it by just doing their thing every day and grinding out those hours, I can do it too. And it's like, yeah, but they did that when the platform was still fresh.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
no longer in that situation. You actually have to actually go out of your way and be kind of like a business in a way.
Yeah, you have to approach things, and you have to be marketable. Like, you have to have good skills. Like, I thought it was enough just knowing Adobe Premiere, but it's not. Like, just the honest truth, it's not at all anymore. Like, if you want to get a job as an editor for something, like, you need to know After Effects, Photoshop, fucking Lightroom. Like, you need to know these things. And like, your videos need to pop. They need to stand out. They need to be different. You can't just be another pretty face anymore. Like, at least I don't think so. Some people can make it work, but
I mean, if you got money, you can definitely do it. And if you know people, like if you went on Twitch and you knew any of those dudes from the top, they'll just simply put you on their stream and you'll get big.
Yep.
That's simple. But that's a whole other side of it. It's called networking. So it's like the more you know.
which is something that Logan Paul does in this video. He gives that guy the advice, and it's true. It's pretty good advice. Like,
Yeah.
um, the more people you know, the better. Like, I remember I once saw this really stupid Reddit post of someone's like, I quit my job and I tried to become a full-time streamer. And after 1 year, I couldn't get past 0 viewers. So it's impossible. And I'm like, what the fuck did you do to stick with
Bruh.
0 viewers? What?
Yeah. Bruh.
Like, did you just stream a black screen every
Yup.
day for a year? It's like, it's so ridiculous. Like, you need to find, like, to some extent, you need to find a game that works, and you need to become friends with other small streamers and get to know your chat, like that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's fun too. It's not like a job. You don't gotta make a job. Like my vibe is always pretty damn chill. I just kind of hang out and stuff,
Yeah.
play games.
And those
That's
are the
it.
best streamers. Yeah. I don't like the ones that are like trend chasers that are just like, oh, everyone's playing this game now, I'll play it, like for
Mhm.
the views. Cause for them it's like it's not as fun. Like they don't look like they're having that much fun.
Fuck no, dude. I mean, I've said this in my chat before, but if I really want to, I could just stream Among Us all day and I'll get views. Like I know
Well,
that.
maybe
I don't
not these
want to.
days, but yeah.
Well, maybe not these days now, but when it
Yeah.
was coming up, then yes.
Well, I mean, you were literally in that situation with FNAF, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a time where I was the number 1 FNAF player on Twitch. Unironically. I
It's hard to even like believe that these days, but it is true.
yeah, it was true. It was still when Twitch was somewhat fresh and YouTube was still somewhat fresh, and I was watching YouTube and I saw Markiplier play this one game called Five Nights at Freddy's. It came out that same day,
Yep.
and I went, "Huh, nobody's talking about this game. That's crazy, and it looks really replayable, right?
Mhm.
Or it looks like something people would watch, but no one's playing it." And I
Yeah.
checked it on Twitch and everything. Nobody was playing it, and I was like, "I'm gonna hop on this right now." And I bought it same day and started streaming it same day. And by the end of the day, I was the top streamer with like over 300 views.
Yeah.
I was just like, holy shit.
I remember at one point it got to like because I remember me and our other mutual friends, we were on Skype watching your stream because we were like, dude, Paul's blowing the fuck up right now. And like you hit a point where you had like 600 viewers.
Oh shit, really?
And yeah, we were just like, holy shit. I remember you emergency modded us because there was just too much
Yeah, I
happening.
couldn't see shit.
Yeah. I was like, damn, that's crazy. But then like, as the weeks started to go by, you were still streaming that game and you were getting like 100 viewers consistently.
Yeah.
But dude, you had your webcam on. You look so fucking miserable.
It was.
Like the dad from Coraline. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
You kidding me?
I have a vivid memory of you doing like the hardest mode in that game.
Yeah.
And like you were sitting there just bored out of your mind. Like you'd been streaming for like 2 or 3 hours already, and you got a jump scare. And I had just turned into your stream. You had gotten like a jump scare, and you were just stone cold. And you're like, that was the worst jump scare I think of this whole game. Like you were just so dead inside.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could have done that with other games, or I could have stuck with that one and rode the wave, but I did not want to.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, if I was in that position today, I would have probably rode the wave. But
Yeah.
that's me being more, I guess, mature about it
Yeah.
and understanding that you definitely have to be in a niche. So I was just like, okay. But at that time, I was just like, I don't want to play this, you know?
It's like the early days of Twitch with when I remember the old days when I'm a cutie pie was the biggest streamer.
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, he fell off.
Well, he didn't. I mean, he did fall off to be fair, but he wanted to stop playing League. Like he was so fucking sick of that game because he was a pro player for years, like 5 years before he retired. Because he's like, there was an interview with him when he retired as a pro player, and he was like, "Can I swear in this interview?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, yeah." He's like, "Why did you retire?" He's like, "Because I wanted to make some fucking money." He was just straight up about it, and dude, that guy fucking rolled in it. Like,
Yeah.
no matter how dead his stream is now, like, which by the way, he gets like 3K viewers, which is more than enough.
It's
to do it
not.
full-time.
Yeah, when I say dead, I mean like as opposed to
Yeah, because
his usual. Because you can say Ninja fucking died too. Because if you go to his streams, he's only like 3K as well.
Yep, 3K.
But
But when he plays Fortnite, he gets like 13K.
yeah, but I will tell you right now, like fucking just having 1K is enough to live off of. So
Yeah, that's the thing that people don't realize, and I know we've talked about this before, but like even like 600 viewers, I think, is enough to do it full time. Like, you're not living hot like Pokimane or fucking Tyler One, but like you're making
still
like pretty
living.
decent money. Yeah, like you can live off of that. But like
Yeah,
once you get to the thousands, that's when you're like making pretty good money.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a streamer I watch who's very transparent about this. He gets like 8 to 10K viewers on a stream, and he says that he makes like, just on low tier subs alone, he makes like 60K a month.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, see. So it's like, and yeah, and I'm sure they get around tax purposes and stuff too, or like how they do the taxes, because
I have no idea.
because like technically, all right, it depends on what people give you money through. So if they're subbing to you, that goes through Twitch, and that is taxable.
Yeah.
But if people just donate money to you, I don't think that's taxable.
If you don't claim it, I think it's like strippers too, right?
Yeah, I think strippers do the same fucking thing. Or excuse me, exotic dancers.
Anyways,
dude, you'd be surprised how many people get so mad at that.
I don't care. Like, I super respect sex work. Like, if you want to do it, go for it. But like, I'm gonna call it stripping because I don't care.
Yeah, facts. Fax machine.
Strippers taxable tips. But because I was watching a TikTok about like a day in the life or a week in the life of a Las Vegas stripper, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, I'm interested. And they basically had a breakdown of their week, like how much money they make in singles or tips or whatever.
Okay.
And it's like Mondays, a very slow day. Like, I think Wednesday is the most dead day of the week. They probably make like $150, which I'm like, that's not bad. That's more than what a minimum wage person makes in an hour.
Yeah. 150 is good. Hello.
Yeah. But they went to like, because this person works apparently at a very high tier strip club.
Okay.
So they said on Saturday and Sunday, it's a bad night if they make 20K.
Holy shit.
Fucking $1,000 is a bad day.
Jesus Christ.
And they were showing like the car they drive and the house they live in. I'm like, are you paying your taxes?
Yeah, no, I swear, if it's via donations, quote unquote donations, I'm pretty sure it's not taxable, because I think that's the same thing that organizations do. Servers, yeah, pretty positive.
But when it's that much, man, like, surely there's something. Right?
Sawi? No, I don't think so.
That's fucking crazy.
Straight revenue.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. Imagine you're a Twitch streamer and you make content on the side for YouTube. You're getting best of both worlds. Yeah, Asmongold. I'm sure. What's funny is Asmongold's filthy fucking rich, but he still lives in his like mom's house or something. It's hilarious.
So okay, so I'm gonna paint you a crazy hypothetical with that. This is just not true, obviously, but like,
okay,
if I wasn't with my partner currently, and I was in Asmongold's situation, I would probably be the exact same as he is. Like, he just bought his parents' house. He just lives with them. He just makes sure that all their living needs are taken care of, which is exactly what I would do. I'm like, I just live in a house with my mom. The fuck?
Yeah.
I
don't mind. I live with my mom right now.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like, do I need to? No, but I choose to. Why not?
Yeah, it's a great way to save your money and just
Yeah.
Take care of your
Save money.
parents.
Yep. That's like not bigger than me.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's like having roommates. Fuck it.
Roommates that feed you.
That's how I tell the ladies. I go, "Oh, you want to meet my roomies?" Hola.
And your dad is hola.
Yeah. Hola. That's it. Yeah, those are sick roomies, bro.
Damn, bro, they get lit.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't see a problem with it either. But I do know that Asmongold's filthy fucking rich.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
He's filthy fucking rich. Absolutely.
Because I mean, just on how many, whenever he streams, he gets like 60 to 70K viewers.
Yep.
And then his YouTube videos that uploads like 2 videos a day, each one of them gets like 300 to 500K views alone.
Yep. I mean, I'd probably live just like him too, because I think he thinks the way I do, where it's he lives a very modest life. He's just happy with what he has.
He does, very modest.
Yeah, he's just happy with what he has, and I think I'd be exactly the same way. I mean, if all things go well, and we like break through and all that shit, and I sell out of Crusty Couch, and I feed you to the wolves, you know.
Yeah.
If all things go well, ideally,
in a perfect world,
I would just say, okay, I'm moving into somewhere cheaper, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
like
he,
I would
he just
not
lives in Texas.
go crazy. Yep, I just live somewhere cheaper, make sure my internet's good, and that's it.
Yeah.
So
like,
and obviously I'd buy a jet to do the Crusty Couch podcast. I call it a business expense, and then be like, well, I need to get to Norway somehow.
You're just fucking sapping like the credit cards.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to get to Norway somehow.
Oh,
this is an expense.
You're charging 70,000 every week.
Yeah. Well, what's the big idea? Why do you own 2 private jets, sir? What?
Because God wants.
What? In case one of the gas runs out.
Dude, Paul, that's what we should do, man. We should just like have an evangelical branch of the Crusty
Oh,
Couch.
I'm so glad you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my god.
We should just
But
do that, man.
I didn't think you knew what else I was referencing. That's so hilarious. Okay, so for
Yeah.
those of you that didn't get the reference, I'm referencing an evangelical pastor who is filthy fucking rich, and he preaches at a mega church. I think is what they're called, right? Mega church. Yeah, and a mega church is one of these huge cathedrals that like thousands of people pile into, and they listen to his sermons. And he broadcasts the sermons online, online and via TV and all that. And they get a ton of donations. And it's like I mentioned earlier, donations usually aren't like, taxable. I don't think.
Well, churches don't pay tax.
Yeah, they don't. Oh yeah, that too. Churches don't pay taxes. So he does this like sermon once a day or whatever, and then he lives a life of luxury.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he like preaches to everyone to like live modest and all this stuff, but he lives a life
money to the church.
Yeah, he give your money to us, guys, and he lives like a super luxurious life. I forgot his name, but he got interviewed, or he got exposed rather, by this like lady. I saw an interview, and she's like, so why do you need two private jets and this and that? He's like, because darling, I need to get to the locations quick, And it's just like, and she countered that, and she's like, okay, so why don't you just plan flights ahead of time and go like economy class and stuff like that? And he goes, well, because this and that. And then she's like, I think she called him out saying like someone had quoted him saying that the people on those planes are like the devil and shit.
Yep, there you go. That's exactly what he said. Yeah,
and he's like, no, that's not what I meant, and this and that, and he was like trying to defend himself, and she's like, okay, like you're clearly a scumbag.
It's COVID, or I'm sorry, not COVID. Hold on, it's Kenneth Copeland is his name.
Yeah, Kenneth Copeland is his name. He's such a scumbag. And
by the way, he does not believe that COVID is a thing, and he wants people to come to church anyway.
Oh, well, yeah, because he wants his money.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and it's funny. I'm not a religious guy, really, but I do know that there's this one quote saying, like, a camel is able to go to heaven much faster or much easier than, like, a rich man or something like that.
Yeah.
I forgot what the quote is, but something like that. And he's a religious guy, so he should know that.
Oh,
But
he doesn't care. He's here for a good time.
yeah, he's here for a good time.
He'll deal with the
And-
afterlife later.
Right. So it's just like he's definitely a fucking scam artist, and it kind of makes me upset that people fall
Yep.
for that stuff. But
But dude, we gotta get in on that shit, man.
yeah, we do.
So if we're gonna set up a PayPal link down below. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was gonna talk about something via Twitch. I totally.
We-
Oh yes, I'm. I guess this could be the last thing. This is the most recent thing, so I
Mhm.
figured we should talk about it. It's
Sure.
Call Me Carson is back.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you saw that.
I did. Yeah, I watched his video too. He made a video on YouTube.
Well, wasn't the video just him saying, "Hey, I'm coming back"?
Yeah, and I'm gonna donate all my money to charity or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, for this month.
Yep. Or for the
So-
year.
No, it's just September.
No, he said for the whole year. Every month is gonna be a different charity.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, he's back. He's obviously not. I guess you would qualify him as a, dead Twitch streamer, as opposed to his previous numbers. But
yeah.
like right now, I'm on his stream right now, and he's like less than 3,000 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still look good. It's still good.
I
But,
think it'll build up over time. Like the more he makes YouTube videos and stuff, I think it'll build up over time again.
he might come back.
Yeah.
But it's just like my whole shtick was, I wanted to talk about like what you think the other streamers will do now that he's back. I don't really think they care, but I know like when the whole debacle happened, like a bunch of people just kind of like left his side. So I wonder.
They threw him to the fucking wolves. Yeah.
Yeah, they threw him to the fucking wolves, and he disappeared off the internet and all this stuff. And it's like, now that he's back, what did the other streamers think? Like, are they gonna? I wonder if they're gonna like contact him, or if they have contacted him, or
Now that it probably once it becomes okay again, like the people are like kind of snakes like that, man. Like,
Yep.
in my opinion, like what he did, in my opinion, people really, really overreacted.
I think so too.
It was just a little weird and like bordering on abuse of like
Abuse
a
of
power
power.
situation.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that's like the most, but there were both consenting adults, like almost adults. One was 17, one was 18.
Yep.
They're both consenting in this. And sure, like he was a little creepy in the DMs, but like, whatever. Like he's into that,
Yeah.
So it's good that he's back. He took a year break to just kind of reassess things and think about things. I think his Twitch channel will grow again, and all those people that cut him off will come back. I
Think so?
Yeah, I think they will.
Yeah, if they come back, I don't know. That's so scummy, but business
Yeah.
is business, I guess.
Yep, that's the
Is it-
nature of these
I'm-
things.
Yeah, because I'm sure they saw what was going on with Carson, and they said, "Oh, I can't get involved in that," and then they just kind of cut him off.
Yeah, well, I mean, when we have maybe next episode, we'll get more into it, like the whole like cancel culture thing.
Sure.
But it's just like it's such a slippery slope, man. Like I don't know, but I'm happy he's back. I'm happy for his fans. I was never really a fan of the guy, but like,
I'm not the biggest fan either. I think he's
Yeah.
kind of boring in my opinion.
I'm happy for his fans that he's back. And I hope that that whole year charity thing is a very gracious thing, and I hope that he follows through with it.
Yeah. I mean,
But,
yeah, it's
yeah.
very nice of him.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Call me Carson. I'm not the biggest fan of him. I honestly, my quick like 2 cents on him is I think he was boring from the get-go, and the only reason he got popular is because of the people he hung out with, but that's just me.
Yeah, I agree.
So
All right. That's gonna be it for this episode of the Crusty Couch. Thank you guys so much for listening or watching, whatever it is you do. We have some content planned in the future, including a collaboration with some of our boys.
oh yeah.
Look out for that. If you like this and you want to support us, go ahead and share this with your friends. That's all we ask right now before we start taking your money.
Yes. Make sure to donate all your cash.
Oh yes, Jesus wants you to donate. Anyways,
Yes.
thanks for
Give me my
watching.
2 jets.
we will see you next week.
Yes, sir. Bye bye. I'm gonna go sleep in the whale now.
Dude,
I will emerge next week.
I totally forgot we talked about that.